24th, and we are headed to the Mexican border. It was a really great stay in California. Here we go. Okay, we have officially made it.
Hola amigos.
To Mexico. Yay. So just a couple things to note from the border crossing. We did not forget to get our FMM cards. Check.
It was right at the border.
It was right, yeah. So Reggie was getting kind of searched inside his vehicle, inside the vehicle and inside the trailer, and I ran in to get the FMM cards. The Border Patrol people didn't even ask for the passport, which was interesting.
That was weird.
But they did want to see our truck registration and trailer registration. And they did go as far as making sure that what we had on paper was the same as the VIN numbers of both
the trailer and the truck.
Both truck and trailer. Aside from that, it really was a pretty okay experience. He did ask about wine, beer, cigarettes, and money. He just wanted to know that we didn't have any more than $10,000, which of course we don't. Yeah, so we are currently on our way to San Felipe, where we will be going for an entire week. I think at this point, with the last 24 days and then the stress or anxiety of crossing the border, we need to hunker down somewhere for an entire week and just rest.
Oh my god, you gotta live in the moment.
Yeah, living in the moment. That was yeah. Anyway. Okay, so we will see you in San Felipe.
Me faz sonhar com seu sorriso e seu jeito de dançar. Te encontrei na praia ao som do reggae. Desde então meu coração não sossega. Reggae melô da Marisa que me faz vibrar com seu ritmo quente e sensual. Me leva pra outro lugar onde só existimos eu e você, dançando a noite toda sob a luz da lua. Seu corpo colado ao meu me faz sentir desejo ardente que não vou resistir.
Our first stop at a store in Mexico. Welcome to La Ventana.
Even better.
You gonna go to the third one? Might as well. Well, you look good as a lady, Reggie. And we have just purchased our first bag of tortilla chips. Coming up to our very first military checkpoint. Stay tuned. Sailed right through that one. Checkpoint number 1, Reggie. Done.
Piece of cake.
É quente, nossos corpos se movem em sintonia perfeita. O amor nos une nesse momento e o reggae embala nosso sentimento. Marisa, meu bem, me faz sonhar. Seu sorriso e seu jeito de dançar. Te encontrei na praia ao som do reggae. Desde então meu coração não sossega. Reggae melô da Marisa que me faz vibrar com seu ritmo quente. pra outro lugar, onde só existimos eu e você, dançando a noite toda, sob a luz da lua. Marisa,
So while in Mexico, what do we make for supper? Nachos. Good morning. It is
November 20th.
25th.
Yeah.
Yep. And so we arrived in Mexico yesterday. We didn't film, however, I'm just gonna press pause for a second.
Yeah.
Let them go by. So we didn't film yesterday when we got here because it was a long day. For one, we got up early, we crossed the border. I had a lot of anxiety, stress that came along with that. Drove, on our first Mexican roads, which wasn't
And you think
that
crossing
bad.
the border is going to be really bad? Actually, it was pretty good.
Yeah, we have a little clip of crossing the border. So yeah. Anyway,
But getting to this spot here,
so then we got to this spot and didn't realize that it would be such a shimmy or a tight spot for us.
thank God people helped me because
People helped, and we're very grateful for the people around here.
we wouldn't have an awning.
We wouldn't have an awning. We would have ruined somebody's truck.
Oh my God.
It was tight. So I'll show you our digs for the next 7 days. Okay, so here we are. Reggie, do you want to show?
I don't know if you can tell from the camera, but there's maybe 6 inches from the camper to the baraja.
Yeah.
There's way more room on the other side. We have to move it forward because we have a slide, and the slide wouldn't come out on the opposite side because we were too close. And we have to go in town sometime to get a sewer pipe because ours is like in the middle and the drain is all the way in the back, so it's not long enough.
Right.
And nobody speaks English.
It's all good. We knew that's what we were coming to do. And so you will be seeing future videos of us sitting up on top of our little roof patio, which is kind of cool. We've set up our chairs. And for now, we need a walk. So we are going to go walking. So we will see you soon. Sticking with the Mexican theme, we have fish and shrimp tortillas tonight with fresh tortillas that we picked up today. Getting ready to head into the water, and as we were getting our stuff together for our first kind of polar dip, I found this, which looks like a dead stingray, I'm guessing. Anyway, just thought I'd share that with you all. Join us for pretty soon we're headed into the water, and it's chilly. Here we go.
One, two, three.
Okay, now that we have
Dipped.
just dipped, it's chilly, but it's not like I thought it was going to be way colder. So now, my lovely assistant Reggie is going to put our meat thermometer thing in the water.
And it's colder than what she said. Yeah, it's.
All right, let's see what the final reading is.
70.
70?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
70 Fahrenheit.
70 degrees, folks. Okay, so although this is our third official day in Mexico, we are finally opening this bottle of champagne.
That was supposed to be when we arrived.
But we were so tired. The last leg, and you'll see when you see the video of the last leg, it was a lot, there was a lot of driving.
It's a shame that we didn't have footage of pulling in here. It was,
Yeah, I think we mentioned that already,
Yeah.
but yeah. Anyway, we still haven't exactly figured out how we're gonna get out of here, but for now, we're feeling good. We're gonna have some champagne. The last time I opened a bottle of champagne, Reggie said Happy New Year, so, do we know what the date is today while I'm opening this? Oh, this one's gonna open much easier, I can already tell.
November 26th.
26. So, here we go. To Mexico.
Yeah. Made it.
Cheers. Cheers for coming along. This is our current view. That's our current view. Okay, so while we sit up here in our palapa, sipping our champagne, we just thought we'd do a small, short little video to just let you guys know some of the highs and lows of what it was like traveling, you know, from one end of the U.S. to the other. Reggie, do you want to start with your list of highs and lows?
The lows were always driving, but the 2 lanes going, I said this before, 2 lanes going to 4 lanes, going to 6 lanes, it's nerve-wracking. So that was the low for me. The highs was always getting to the destination. You got there, woohoo! It's like a relief of don't need to drive no more. If we went in town, Cairo was always driving, giving me a little break, so that was a high as well. Yeah. That's,
What was probably your favorite spot that we went to?
the first spot, not Cabella's, but
New York State?
yes, what was it called?
Yeah. I don't remember the name of
I don't remember the name.
Middleton, New York State.
Yeah, because Middleton, we went to Hagertown.
Right.
After.
So,
Yeah, that was a really nice spot.
yeah, Middleton,
Cozy.
Middleton was just one of those things where we got there, it was starting to get dark, it was chilly, it was a Harvest Host. We ended up having to go in to buy something, and then got this band, which you would have seen in one of our videos. It was an unexpected night that is on the top of my best 3 nights in
The next morning
in
was
the US.
cold.
The next morning was 0 degrees, and it didn't even matter. We were like riding a wave of high at that point because it was such a fun night.
And we just started our journey as well.
It
so.
was night 2, yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a really good kind of pick me up. For me, I'm just gonna list them off quickly. It's not scripted. I'm trying not to script, but I did write them down just so I made sure to tell you. So my highs: New York State, just mentioned. Nashville. I had already been to Nashville, but Reggie had not, so it was really nice to be able to experience that with him. And then number 3 of my highs, Arizona, of course, which again you'll see in another one of our videos. Arizona was absolutely amazing. Lows for me, the wind. There is nothing worse than sitting in a truck like this. So that was, it's like white knuckling, and I didn't love it.
But I was driving.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I'm not in control, and anybody who knows me knows I have maybe some control issues. So, yeah. Anyway, it was.
Oh yeah.
Stop it. My other low was probably as we got, which was weird, but as we got to like the Texas and the New Mexico, the temperatures. Some of the temperatures along our routes were way less than we had ever anticipated. We thought leaving November 1st we'd be all good to go, but yeah, no, we encountered some very cold temps. And last but not least on the lows is the U.S. currency. So the part about being in Mexico right now is that we've already experienced much less cost. Yeah.
Big time.
So, yeah. So we'll see how the rest of the journey goes. But as for day 3, we are finally able to kind of relax a little, come down off of the 24 days that we spent on the road. And so we're settled in here for the week, and it's really nice. So that's our highs and lows. Hope you enjoyed. There was a man here yesterday who was coming around washing and waxing people's trucks for literally next to nothing, and so I just needed to show you guys our truck. I know this will never come out in a photo, but that man spent about 4 hours washing and waxing our truck. Could not be happier. It's like, if you could see it, it's shining and it's slippery. Okay, so hi everyone. It's been a little while since we filmed a video. We kind of took a little day off yesterday. And so we are now still in San Felipe. It is, did I already say the date?
Nope. The 28th today. November 28th.
November 28th, and we are about to go in for lunch at, you can see that here, Alfredo Restaurant, which apparently is the #1 restaurant in San Felipe. So it has Italian, Mexican, and seafood all into one. Again, we don't eat out much. This is the second time I think we've gone for lunch since we hit the road November 1st, aside from, Subway. So we will definitely keep you posted on what that's like. Okay, so I ordered way too much food. I ordered the clams, I ordered the ceviche, and I ordered these shrimp wraps. Everything looks amazing, and Reggie got
Just a burger.
Reggie got a burger and fries. Anyway, we're digging in.
I guess I'll be eating something else.
It looks amazing.
Hi. Well, we just came out of the restaurant, Alfredo, and you saw our plates. I had the burger and salad.
And fries, yeah, a little bit.
And 10 fries maybe. It was really good.
It is hands down probably one of the best meals I've ever had. When a town says that this is their #1 restaurant, it's the #1 for a reason.
And that was the best burger I ever had. So
Show them my leftovers?
yeah, this is her leftovers. So
Anyway, I'll be eating again tomorrow for lunch, and it was not as expensive as at home. So we call it a win. We had a really amazing lunch that I didn't have to cook, so.
and I didn't have to cook either, so it was awesome. For what we took, or what I took, to rate, I would say
That's a 10 for me.
a 12 out of 10.
Same.
Yeah, it was really good.
Really good.
Now just going back to our spot.
There is a communal Thanksgiving Day supper happening at the campground tonight. I should say later this afternoon. We did get an invite, however, we just came back from the restaurant, as you would have seen, but it looks very, very cool.
And I'm still full.
Yeah, so no go, but maybe we'll mingle with them after. Okay, so these 3 bags of laundry were dropped off this afternoon around noon. And they did all of the laundry for us and folded it all up, and it smells absolutely amazing. And it was $28 Canadian probably not as cheap as I thought it was going to be, but at the same time, they did all of this and we didn't have to do anything, so.
I didn't have to fold them.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It is November. It is November 30th today, so which means we've pretty much been on the road for about a month. We're headed out on our morning walk, which we've trying to do for the most part while we've been in San Felipe for the week. Just want to show you what, like, the vicinity of where we, just to show you some of what we see while we're on our walk. It's absolutely, and I can't keep saying the same thing, so beautiful. Just so different to, like, go and explore different parts with all this beauty, I guess. So today we are headed where?
To the boardwalk, downtown San Felipe.
Yep. So we'll take you along for the ride with us for our walk to San Felipe.
Our walk, yeah.
Okay, so what do you do when you're missing the comforts of home? You make a chicken frico. That will be supper for tonight and tomorrow night. Yum.